Doma Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Don't get it wrong, because we just got it on. Alright? Go up to the heavyweights, you know what I'm saying? We got Tyson Fury, lineal champ, about to fight Otto Wallin on the weekend, and it just snuck up on me. Right? Because you really just snuck up on you. So it's about to go down, and it's, pay attention, guys, to the kind of headlines leading up to the fight, right? Because there's not much merit in the fight. So, you got all kind of funny headlines going on showing you that there's not much merit in the fight. Like, hey, Tyson Fury, he uh, would be welcome, open to doing adult movies. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury, heavyweight, moves like a lightweight. Just stuff like that. Or y'all beat Andy Ruiz Jr. with one hand tied behind my back. I'll KO Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Just a lot of mumbo jumbo. Oh, I got myself somebody in this team got tattooed. Tattooed with him. On there. So just headlines that don't have nothing to do with the fight. Because if you want to see about the fight, it's like Tyson Fury versus who? So you wouldn't know Otto Wallin, right? So your first question, what is it going to be? Normally, what's your first question going to be? It's going to be who he beat. It's not going to be whom did he prevail? Where did he come out victorious? No, it's going to be who he beat. Because you don't know the other dude, so who he beat. And with this dude right here, there's no answer to that. There's no ink you can lose on Otto Wallin. And you guys know that I keep it real when it comes to just because you don't know somebody's backstory doesn't mean they don't have a backstory. Okay? But we're talking heavyweight championship fighting. Otto Wallin hasn't done anything to do that. I'm talking about just 4 fights ago. He done 3 fights ago. He fought a dude that was 6-5. 3 fights ago, 6-5. Before that, a dude 12-4. And his biggest win, probably Sembrano, was 39-13. Right? 39-13. They fought a dude named Adrian Granite that's over there in Sweden. He had only lost 1 from 16 fights, right? But Granite hasn't beat anybody of note either. If you look at him, there's nothing there that I could really say, hey, this dude's fighting. If I go back about 10 fights, then it's going to be ridiculous. But I'm just saying, 13 losses, half of your wins, 6-5, just a couple of fights ago. That's supposed to be way back. You know what I mean? This is the guy about to challenge for the championship, right? Hasn't been out of Sweden too much. And speaking of Sweden, he's Swedish, right? So you're saying, okay, we don't really know him, and he hasn't beaten anyone of note. Because when you want to know a new fighter, who he beat. Because if he beat somebody, boom, oh, okay, well, shoot, then he did that. You can at least start going with that. You know what I'm saying? Because, and this guy doesn't even fit the who he fought category. Some people it's like, he probably say who he beat and who he fought is 2 different things. He don't even have no who he fought. Like, he lost to this or that. None of them. Like, for example, you take Derek Chisora, who he beat. The short list, Malik Scott, we just got Spilka, stuff like that, right? Short list. Who he fought? Chisora sound good, don't he? Fought Vitaly Klitschko. David Haye. Tyson Fury twice. Robert Linius. He done fought a whole bunch of people. But who he beat is a short list. So the thing is, Otto Wallin on who he beat or who he fought, right? Is very, very thin. And I'm being extremely nice here. Very, very thin. So they don't have none. So we're going to talk about, Tyson Fury and adult movies and who he's talking about, who he might fight, these absurd highlights. But let me tell you something when it comes to Tyson Fury, and it stays to today. Y'all know, it's one word for Tyson Fury, Adrian Broner, and Amir Khan. And that's whatever. Whatever. Right? Because he's getting away with it now. But this is not the kind of stuff, because he's saying about to file a lawsuit on Deontay Wilder if Deontay Wilder tries to fight for undisputed instead of him first. Well, if Deontay Wilder signed a contract with not an undisputed clause in there, or you better fight somebody clause in there, right? A dude that's fighting people who do like this, and Tom Swartz wasn't too much better. Guys, you know what I'm saying? You getting away with that, then you're going to come in negotiations. The dude who did not take the fight with Deontay Wilder right away, the immediate rematch, for 50% of the purse, which would have been huge at that point, he goes and does something else, goes fights these guys and come back and start demanding stuff. No, I don't think Duarte signed no contract like that. And if he did sign a contract like that and he say, I'm going to go fight for undisputed, I'm going to tell you something. You might better hope you run into a judge that's, on a good day. Because most judges going to be like, man, just shut up. Fight somebody of significance. Just shut up and wait for undisputed. Fight somebody of significance. This is just absolutely ridiculous. So, and the odds say so too. Let's make sure that's clear. The odds say so too. It goes anywhere from 11. I've seen 11 to 1 odds. Heard in the article, right, that it went up to already up to 40 before. But I'm pretty sure it's coming down close to the fight. I've seen 11%. So anywhere from 11 to 40, whatever. Let's just go with 11 right now. That's still a lot. You're fighting for a championship belt, so there's nothing going on there. So that's you're going to believe the odds instead of what a sanctioned body says. You know what I mean? Sanctioned body had him, one sanctioned body had him at 4, ranked 4. You don't know why by looking at his record, who he beat. Well, whoever at 4 is ridiculous, right? But who cares what the sanctioned bodies talk about? I told you, the truth is in the odds. Right? Somebody, hey man, he's great, he's an awesome fighter, blah blah blah, right? Or his title and all that. The odds will tell you what they think. You can have a champion, a champion got a champion in his name, like the WBA regular champion, Emmanuel Char. If Char fights a contender like Luis Ortiz, who you going with, and how much? You know what I'm saying? The champion would be down 10 to 1 odds, or 8 to 1 for sure, versus Luis Ortiz as the other ones. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of that don't mean nothing. So when you want to know what's really going on, Tyson Fury fighting somebody 11 to 1 odds or up to 40. That's what's going on. So that's why when you go up to these headlines, and I'm not going to do you guys like that, but hey, let me make a video so they, some clicks, because Tyson Fury said he could beat Ruiz with one hand. Nobody listen to that. It's not true. It's ridiculous. Tyson Fury talking smack, right? Any other of the headlines, Tyson Fury has agreed that he would do adult movies. Who cares? When is he going to fight the best? Or when is he going to have a significant fight? Is anybody out there, getting your popcorn ready and already calling your seats and where you're going to be at when you go and Tyson Fury fights Otto Wallin? You're not, if you're not a family member, and you know it, right? That's the deal. And that should not be when heavyweights lock up, especially the champions, or in Tyson Fury's case, the one that people try to say is the very best heavyweight. And he's allowed to do that, while the other ones and some of the other ones are fighting harder competition and not getting the props for doing so. So no, you're not getting ready for Tyson Fury and Otto Wallin. And watch for the other headlines coming up in the next few days. They will be just as ridiculous as the ones I just told you. Watch. Doma Sports Talk. Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.